Hey everybody, how's it going? This is JWax412. Talking about Resident Evil 7 today. It's my third attempt for this video because my camera keeps messing up. But so for those who don't know me, that's actually my first video, so you wouldn't know me. But I'm gonna talk about DLC, different DLC release, and how I feel about it. Price wise, whether it's bullshit or not, which most of it is nowadays. Nowadays you can't even, every game you want to buy nowadays, there's a standard edition, a gold edition, deluxe edition. Sometimes it's 4 different games for one game. So example of that is like South Park, The Fractured But Whole. I want to buy that game, and there's a $6 version, which is the standard version they call it now, which you feel like a cheap ass. That's the one that's $60 or $59.99, and then they have the gold edition or the extra edition. But South Park has 3 of those, and so it's a $30 season pass for South Park. And I think I read that where you get like Tally, you get Tally DLC, or they can keep that bullshit. But for this video here, we're talking about Resident Evil 7 DLC, and the first DLC release is called Banned Footage. It's Volume 1 Banned Footage, and what it is one side story that gives you more of a look into the Baker family and the lore of Resident Evil 7 in that universe. And then you have 2 different game modes. One's called Nightmare, one's called Ethan Must Die. Now the first one, Bedroom. You wake up as Clancy, the cameraman in the beginning, and you're tied to a bed. And Marguerite comes in. What's happening is she's trying to feed you some food to be, she wants you to be part of the family, or she's supposed to be the big brother of her daughter, some shit like that. But so basically it's a big puzzle, basically almost like a Saw kind of environment. So she leaves the room, and you break out of the handcuffs, and you're going around trying to open doors and find keys and find ways to get out of the room. But the kicker is, while you're doing that, she's coming in and out of the room, so you have to put everything back in place, or she's gonna notice that, and then the game will be over, and then you gotta start over again. It's a pain in the ass. But for the most part, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. It was only 15 minutes, which was kind of pissed me off a little bit, because the DLC for all 3 of these game modes is $9.99, which isn't a bad price nowadays. But 15 minutes. But I thought it was pretty good. If you like puzzles and that kind of thing, you'll enjoy it. It's definitely way harder than what was in the original game, because the puzzles in the original game were pretty easy, So that's Bedroom. Nightmare is kind of like horror mode. So if you like tower defense stuff, Gears of War, so basically you're in the basement fighting against the molded and the bigger molded and the flying, little flying molded. Same enemies you encounter throughout the game. Sorry, I'm a little sick today. You have to fight Jack Baker, I think once or twice, which is the big guy with the big no shirt, the big hillbilly of the game. But it's, you collect scrap as currency, and you got you can set traps, and you can upgrade your weapons. And the point of this game is to survive until 5 a.m. So it's almost the same as like Five Nights at Freddy's. You got to survive till morning. I played it. I didn't really enjoy it. It's not really my kind of thing. But if it is your kind of thing, you'll have fun with it. It definitely has replayability. So that could justify buying a DLC right there. And the last one is called Ethan Must Die. And what this is, it's an extremely hard game mode. I started this game up, and I couldn't see shit. It was pitch black. I had no weapons, and you start outside, and you have to go in the house. And I think that I didn't play through the whole thing because it's impossible. But I think the objective of the game is to find Marguerite and kill her for whatever reason. But the kicker of this game is there's boxes set everywhere that have a star above them. And the better the star, or the higher the star rating, the better the item will be. So it could be, pistol, grenade launcher, health, whatever, whatever it might be. I didn't really enjoy this mode. I thought it was almost unfairly hard. It's definitely creepy. It's definitely scary. But not for me. So the overall price of the DLC is $9.99, and do I think it's worth it? Yeah, if you like Resident Evil 7, if you like the Resident Evil 7 game, I think you'll enjoy it. $10 isn't too bad to what I see nowadays. The Volume 2, Banned Footage Volume 2, I think it comes with 2 more side stories, and I don't know what other game is, but that comes out February 14th, so right around the corner. That's the one thing I do hate about this shit is the first Volume 1 Banned Footage came out, it released 1 week after the game release. So you're fucking telling me, that shit was already done. So it's just, cash grab, extra money, which is what all companies do nowadays. Nowadays, if you want to enjoy the whole game, it's gonna cost you at least $90. But I'll do a separate video on that entirely on how I feel about DLC and all that shit. Who the fuck has money for that shit? Now games cost $110 or $120. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, for this particular DLC, for the content packed in it, for the price, I would say it's worth the money if you enjoyed it. That's all for Resident Evil 7. I'll be doing more videos like this on other various